This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Madness. This is
Movie Reviews with Hank and Kodie. NY podcast, how on earth are we doing? We're with Hank and a special guest today. New addition to the family is Kodie Holloway. He's 24 years old, lives in Essex.
Got 7 kids.
7 kids. He's lovely. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button. We're nearly at 100. Hit it. What's that?
98.
No, it's 97. I just checked. I think someone unsubscribed.
Oh.
No
Can't
good.
do nothing.
I'm bringing Kodie.
Shocker.
Okay, boys. What have we watched this week?
Well, Hank, you start, mate.
Well,
Well,
Where do we start?
we watched Captain Fantastic.
and it was sure fantastic.
It was something. That's what it was.
Something different.
Tell me about the movie, Codes.
Well, we were just talking about the start of it, how I don't think any of us actually read into the movie
No.
until we put it on, and the starting scene's a bit graphic, right? Because they're catching dinner, aren't they?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, it just painted a picture of a very different movie to where it was. I thought it was going to be like a
Give us
survival
the plot.
movie.
Give us the plot.
Huh?
The
Give us
plot.
the plot.
Oh, the plot. So it's basically about a family. They live in the wild, so they cut themselves off from the real world because the father doesn't think it's good for them and their children.
Mm.
And their mother falls ill from a disease and dies. So they actually have to go into the real world and deal with issues that the kids have never seen before. And it's all about that and how it evolves, really.
Mm.
What we created here may be unique in all of human existence.
all the way to the top.
We created a paradise.
What we're doing out here is so incredible. Our kids are amazing.
I miss Mom.
Mom needs to be in the hospital right now.
Just based on last week, I said the dad's gonna be Jake in 20 years. You see that?
I can
Did
see
you
it.
see that? Not as extreme,
He put
but
Jake
along
Merman.
those lines.
He started it as well because I reckon he broke his phone on purpose. I reckon he's trying to push himself to it, just turn into.
Like, we have lost complete contact with Jake Mermigan. So who knows? He could be in the forest right now with some mud on his face, hunting down a deer. Like, we do not know where Jake Mermigan is. If you've seen him, if you've heard from him, please comment below. Bring back Jake.
Yeah, listen.
But boys, I honestly thought when we were watching this movie, Captain Fantastic, I was thinking superhero movie. That's what first came into my mind.
I got a mixture between Fantastic Mr. Fox and Captain Marvel.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of all came together, doesn't it?
Yeah. Then Bosch, completely different movie.
Bish, bash, bosh. I just want to, there's one certain scene in the movie that just really highlighted how socially awkward these kids were. Where
Proposal.
the son, yeah, exactly.
I've noted that scene down as I couldn't stop laughing, but I was also cringing so hard.
Especially
literally couldn't
at
watch.
the campsite also, where he was just quoting a load of, I was just very confused.
Yeah.
Well, the film asks the question. It doesn't. It basically puts you in their shoes and asks the question: is this dad doing a good thing by taking kids out of society, or is he not?
It's a
And throughout
very
the film,
no
and
answer.
throughout the film, there's arguments both ways. Like, you see,
Yeah.
these kids are really smart. You
Yeah,
see,
that's my
really
argument.
athletic.
Because he got into
They're
Harvard.
really athletic.
Yeah.
Where did he get? Harvard,
Yeah,
Princeton,
he got into Harvard.
all of
But then
them.
on the other side of that, they have such poor communication with.
Have no social skills whatsoever.
I was going crazy for him when he first kissed that girl because I was thinking, poor fella, you know?
I'd be thinking you wouldn't have a clue what you were doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not a chance.
He's got nothing to watch. He's got no idea.
He hasn't got a clue.
What do you mean by that, Harry? We'll gloss
No
over
internet
that.
in the forest, mate.
He's got nothing to watch in the forest. Boys,
Just animals.
positives and
As
negatives.
soon as that scene came about, I was like, oh, this is never going to end well.
It's never going to end well. Positives and negatives. Harry, take us away.
I mean, it's positive. I really like the film. I think everything about the film I really liked. Like I can't really pick out specific positives. Like it ticks all the boxes. It's funny. It's sad. It's the acting is really good.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
What were you thinking at the scene towards the end where he was driving the bus without the kids crying? What went through your head, boys? Did we shed a little tear or did we not? That's the question.
I was upset,
Take us.
but I don't know if it was the right thing for him to do or the wrong thing. I'm not sure because obviously they are unbelievably smart because of him. They are unbelievably athletic because of them, but at the same time, they are so awkward and socially.
But also, one of the sons blames him for his mum's death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I can see the positives of why he left.
Yeah, for sure.
The scene that got me was the funeral.
Yeah.
They finally made a body, and then they start singing.
Yeah,
that's why I like an emotional roller coaster. You start there, you go down there. So.
Yeah,
it is. I did really appreciate the movie. I thought, what were your opinions on the granddad?
I guess he's the main villain, if there was one. But the whole film is based on
his
opinion, so it's based on sides. And it's not like one character's right and one character's wrong. It's not like, oh, the granddad's an evil person. It's like, well, you actually can side with him, and you can side with the dad. It's not a case of one person being bad and one person being good.
They're literally playing devil advocate of each other, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like you hear the dad's points, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. They are unbelievably smart. They are getting offers.
One of the best scene was when they're staying at the auntie's house.
Yeah.
And he brings the kid down and is like,
National Bill.
come like, tell us everything you know about, I don't know, some politics stuff.
Bill, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. But then she just knocks it off.
I think it's because there's such a clan and family that it kind of makes their abnormality normal, if you get what I'm saying. Because they're all together, quite weird. As one, they perceive that as being normal.
Exactly.
Well, they don't have a sense of what's not normal because they don't know what the real world's like.
Boys, I'm going to ask you the question. It's a big question to end it. Do you think the dad is right or wrong for doing what he done with his children?
I'm almost sitting on the fence.
You are?
Because from the many scenes in the movie where it shows how smart the kids are and proves what he's done's right, there are scenes like the scene with the girl with his son and the girl shows why what he's done's a bit wrong for them.
Yeah.
And they are, I'd say, not literally disabled, but they've disabled some of their traits they could have in society because they have never been in an actual society.
For sure. What about you, Harry?
I think the whole thing about education, I really agreed with. Like, he says, America are undereducated and over-medicated.
Yeah.
And, I think the education system is very faulty. And I side with him on the whole. But then at the same time, the eldest son's like, I only know what comes out of a book,
Yeah.
or something like that. He says something along those lines. So I mean, it's two sides to every argument.
So he's made his kids book smart, but they're not street smart, as you'd say.
Yeah, but then at the same time, do they need to be street smart if they're not?
If you think in the real world, like when you're at work, you need to be
Yeah,
street
but they're
smart.
not getting into the real world because they're living in a forest.
Yeah, but that's going to change.
I think also, boys, we're going to get on to finalising it in a couple of minutes because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Also, why did he go to Namibia in the end and not university? Can I just ask that question?
Because he had to go and experience the real world before he goes off to college.
But why has he chosen Namibia? Why not Longstratton? Why
I
not?
feel not long strap.
I said he wants to experience normal life, not long strap.
Yeah, but is Namibia normal life? Can I just put that out there?
I reckon he's gone to Namibia because it's a mixture. So he's learning about society, like getting to grips with it, but it's also kind of like home because it's not a first world country, is it?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a bit like how he lived with his parents. So I think that shows like how both his parents, or his dad, and not just his granddad, but like seeing the real world has affected him. So like I feel like it shows how he's kind of stuck in the middle.
I was gonna say actually my favourite scene is the end scene, and the dad's just sitting around the table,
Yeah,
just studying, and he just looks up and he's just like, they just get on with it, like they're just adapted.
boys. Final bit, and then we're going to go on for Hank and Kodie's takeaway. But also, boys, ratings out of 10. Harry, what are you going to give it?
I'm gonna give it 8.5.
8.5.
That's a big score from Harry.
That's a big score. Kodie.
I was gonna say an 8.
Yeah.
Only
Mine a
because
big score.
I'm going to go for the lowest score here, boys. I loved it. Really did enjoy it. But I'm going to hit it with a 7.5.
Really, you loved it.
Well, no.
that's why you got 7.5.
It's a great movie. And I really enjoyed
So
it.
good that you gave it a 7.5.
It could have been an 8.5 from me, but the starting scene confused me way too much compared to where the movie was going, so it lost 0.5 for that.
Ooh. Okay, Harry, we're getting on to the most anticipated part of the episode. Harry's Hank's takeaway from the movie. And then we'll get on to you, Kodie, and hear what you've got to say as well.
Right.
Hank's takeaway. It's time for a takeaway with Hank.
Just because something's normalised doesn't mean it's right.
Boom. Drop the mic.
That'll keep you up at night.
Well, it did you, didn't it? So, Kodie, what's your takeaway point?
Time for a takeaway with Kodie.
So my takeaway point was you gotta let people experience their own things. Like that they can't control what the kids have to do and what they don't do. And I think he learns that nearer to the end of the movie. So, gotta let
Clearly,
people
you just thought of that right now.
that's on the spot.
Boys, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
So next Wednesday.
Wednesday, I said about to do that. Harry, you tell us what we're doing Wednesday and what the people need.
We're doing a three-day upload.
We're doing 3 days.
Flipping out. You boys loving
This
it.
week. We're spoiling you. So Wednesday, so you've got tonight and tomorrow to watch it. Pursuit of Happiness.
Incredible. One of the best movies of all time. I'm just putting it out there.
What?
Harry's rolling his eyes.
It's a great movie. Harry, it's a great movie.
Boys. So Wednesday, Pursuit of Happiness.
Friday.
Friday, we've got Terminator.
Yeah.
And then back on Monday, we're doing the one and only Warrior, which is an incredible movie. Boys, we're gonna
It's a
have
biopic of my life.
to go. It's been a pleasure, boys.
Lovely.
Captain Marvel. I nearly said Captain Marvel. That was Captain Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for watching. Harry's lovely. Kodie's lovely. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Good night. God bless.